Hello, I'm Alexis, crafter behind Persialoo.com, and today I have a video for you guys explaining how to get started crafting with your silhouette. If you just got a brand new cameo or a new portrait and you have no idea what you're doing or how to get crafting with it, this video is for you. I'm going to try to make this video like a quick start guide, explain kind of the basic features, and help you make your very first cut. Today I'm teaming up again with my friend Colleen over from Lemon Thistle for another one of our Silhouette versus Cricut challenges. So she's also doing a start here guide with the Cricut machine. She's Team Cricut and I'm Team Silhouette. So if you want to see how the two compare, be sure to check out her video, which I've linked somewhere below. All right, let's get started. So first of all, I have out the Cameo 4 here and the Portrait 3. These are the newest models of these machines at the current time. I have another video that explains all of the different Silhouette machines and compares them. So if you're wondering which machine is the right one for you, I will link that video below. The Cameo also comes in different sizes, but this is the kind of standard size, which cuts widths up to 12 inches wide, and the Portrait cuts 8 inches wide. They both can cut very long lengths because they can cut from rolls. The Cameo 4 and the Portrait 3 can both cut paper, cardstock, vinyl, even thicker materials like craft foam, chipboard. The Cameo 4 is a more powerful machine than the Portrait 3, and it has a second slot here that allows you to use specialty tools such as the rotary blade, which allows you to cut fabric. Both of these machines also have the ability to do print and cut. And what that means is you can print a design and your printer will add registration marks around the outside of the print. And then there's a little optical eye built into the machine here that will read the registration marks, and then it can cut around your design or wherever you tell it to cut in the software. Both the Cameo and the Portrait can also do what is called sketching, which is basically drawing with your machine. This is a great feature that allows you to write or draw or sketch using pens, markers, pencils, or any other writing implement that you can fit in the pen adapter tool. Silhouette sells sketch pens. These are the most recent ones that work with the newer machines, or you can also get the pen adapter tool, which will work with your own pens. The pens I use most often with the pen adapter are jelly rolls, gel pens, or fine point permanent markers like Sharpies. When you get started with your Silhouette machine, there's a few things that come in the box that will help you make your first cut. You'll have the machine itself, a power cord, a blade, a cutting mat, and then if you have the Cameo 4 or Portrait 3, they have adapters as well, because these new machines have an updated blade system that automatically detects the tool that you're using. So those adapters allow you to use some older tools and some different things and have the machine recognize what tool you're using. And the last thing that you'll need to get started with your Cameo or your Portrait is the Silhouette Studio software. Now that's not included in the box necessarily, but you will download it from the website for free. The basic version of the software is free, and install it on your computer. There's also a free mobile app that will work with your Android or iOS device, and you can use that to cut with your machines as well. I have a video explaining how you can use the Silhouette mobile app that I will link to below as well. Silhouette Studio software has a lot of great features. You can create your own designs using the built-in tools easily. You can also get designs from the Silhouette Design Store or from websites like mine where people offer free cut files. You can open these designs in the Silhouette Studio software and then cut or sketch or create your project using them. It's important to note that the Silhouette Studio software, the free basic version of the software, will not allow you to open SVG files, which is the basic standard, most common cut file type used with electronic cutting machines. So when you're on Pinterest or on your favorite blogs or going to different places where you can buy cut files on Etsy, so Fancy, you will see that they are normally marketed and sold as SVG files. If you want to be able to open SVG files with Silhouette Studio software, which I do recommend, then you'll need to upgrade to the designer edition of the software or higher. Once you have the software installed on your computer or the mobile app downloaded to your device, you've unpacked all of the elements, you are ready to get started with your first cut. To get started with your first project, you'll first need to plug in the machine and turn it on. Next, you'll need to connect your machine to your computer, either using a USB cord or using Bluetooth. You'll have to make sure that the Bluetooth button is turned on to use Bluetooth. If it's lit blue on the Cameo board, then it's connected to Bluetooth. On the Portrait 3, you'll need to push the Bluetooth button and this light will turn on. You will also need to do some setup on your computer to connect to your machine via Bluetooth. The process is slightly different if you are on a PC or a Mac, but the instructions are available on the Silhouette website. On your computer, you'll need to make sure that you have Bluetooth turned on and that your computer can be discovered by devices around you. And then in the Silhouette Studio software, click on the Send tab. Here at the bottom, there will be a little machine icon with a number that shows all the different machines and whether they are connected or not. When your device is connected via Bluetooth, it should say available. This icon means that it's connected via USB, and this icon means that it's connected via Bluetooth. Next, you will need to get your design ready to cut. Choose the machine that you're working with, the mat size, the media size, then choose the design you're going to cut. Really quickly, I want to just talk a little bit about how to open designs or create your own designs in the Silhouette Studio software. This is not going to go into great depth. I have other videos with more detailed information about using fonts and other Silhouette Studio topics, but for right now, I just want to give you a quick overview. The first option is you can purchase and download designs from the Silhouette Studio store. In the Studio software, there's a tab here for the store, and when you click on it, it will open up the Design Store website in your internet browser, and you can see some of the designs and fonts available for purchase. Any designs that you purchase in the Design Store will automatically be uploaded to your Silhouette library, which you can access directly in the software. You can also upload your own designs to the software. A lot of these designs in here are designs that I've uploaded myself. You can see right here, these are user designs. These are the ones that I've uploaded myself. You can sort designs in your library in lots of different ways. You can make your own folders to organize them. You can also search by keyword. So if I wanted a Christmas file, I could type Christmas and then see all of the Christmas files that I've downloaded from the Design Store or uploaded myself that have the word Christmas in their name. If you want to open a design that you have downloaded from a shop or a blog, or a design that you've created in some other software that you want to open in the Silhouette Studio software, you can just go to File, Open, then find the file you want to open, click OK to open the design in your software. This is a free design that's available on my website, persialoo.com. I have a full blog post explaining the different kinds of cut file types that you can open with Studio software depending on what version of the software you have downloaded onto your machine. You also have the option of using the design tools built into the software to create your own design. You can use shape tools to create shapes. Over here on the text tab, you can use any fonts that you have installed on your computer. I have a detailed video on working with fonts in Silhouette Studio that I will link below as well. For this project, I'm just going to use a tag design that I downloaded from the Silhouette Design Store. I'm going to click on the Library tab to search for my design. I just type the keyword tag in to find it, then double click on the design I want to use. Then I'm going to scale and position my design on my cutting mat. The Cameo 4 has 2 tool slots. The tools have numbers on the front to tell you which slot they go into. The backs of the tools are flat and have little silver bars that tell the machine what tool they are. Insert your tools into the slots by pressing them down into the hole and then pushing in the tab to lock them in place. The machine will automatically adjust the depth of the auto blade, but other tools such as ratchet blades and this craft blade have to be manually adjusted before being inserted into the machine. The Cameo 4 and Portrait 3 also come with 4 different tool adapters that allow you to use older tools with these newer machines. The black adapter works with ratchet blades. And the blue one works with the Silhouette sketch pins. The gray works with the deep cut blade, and the white works with the 2mm craft blade, but you don't need to worry about those right now. For our first project, just put your auto blade that came with your machine in the Tool 1 slot. In the Silhouette Studio software in the Send tab, you should see that the machine has auto-detected your auto blade. From the Material drop-down menu, select the material that you're cutting from. For this project, I'm just going to cut a tag out of cardstock, so I'm going to select cardstock plain. The recommended settings will pop up. I recommend always doing a test cut first to make sure the settings work for the material you're using. To do a test cut, start by placing your material on your cutting mat. I'm using a light tack mat because that works best with cardstock or paper because it's easier to pull the material off of and it won't curl or tear. So just load your cutting mat into your machine, line the edge of your mat up with this line here, and then push the feed arrow here. Next, in the Silhouette Studio software, in the Send tab, click on Test Cut. Press the forward arrow to unload your cutting mat. If you get a clean cut on your test cut, then your cut settings are good to go. If not, you might want to adjust the blade depth, force, or speed settings in the software. When you're happy with your cut settings, load your mat into your machine again, and then click Send in the Send tab. If it asks you if you want to mirror your image, just click Send as is. That option is only for heat transfer designs. When your project's done cutting, you just carefully remove it from your cutting mat, and you have made your first project. You can use the same basic steps to cut vinyl, sketch, and make all kinds of projects with your Silhouette. Alright, and that's all there is to getting started with your Silhouette machine. I hope that this video was helpful for you and got you started cutting, sketching, and crafting with your Cameo or portrait. I have so many Silhouette tutorials, project ideas, cut files, and a whole lot of other fun crafty stuff at persialoo.com, so I hope you will join me there to help you along in your Silhouette crafting journey. Until next time, happy making. Bye.